Good evening. It's Thursday, the 5th of December, 2024. It's 6 p.m. in the evening here in the UK. Welcome to the channel, The Fifth Guardian. I am your host, Tony Hunt, where today I'll be player of games. But it's not my story. It's not your story. Today's story is all about racing in multiple series within Real Racing 3 Update 13. And this is part 13 of this mini-series. Okay, so again, quite a lot to get through today. Might be a mixed bag in terms of results, success, and maybe a little bit of failure. Never mind, it's all part of the course. Okay, so where to begin? Oh, hold on a second. No, I don't know why I went there. Let me just check that I've actually got the Red Bull ready to race. Because if so, I'll start off with. Okay, I don't know how many goes I've got in this. Let me have a look at the servicing. Okay, we've got a few. So let me come back out then. So I think when I finished yesterday, I was just above 0.2 seconds. I've not improved yet today, but it's telling me I'm only 0.198 seconds away from getting into Group C. So I'll do what I did yesterday, which is I'll have 3 attempts at this. Possibility I won't improve, but we keep trying until we do. And then I'll get on to some of the other racing. The intention is to earn quite a bit of gold today, hopefully. Fingers crossed, I'll get above 100 gold in total. So I'm only just ahead, so it's not by much. Now I'm behind. But again, not by much. Oh, never mind. First attempt. I think this is always going to be the point now. I'm just pushing on the edge. And I'll either get it right and improve, or get it wrong and end up being a second or so behind. Until I get in the zone, I think the last 2 races of yesterday were all pretty close, but we'll see. Alexander Hikiforov says hi. Oh, hello. Oh dear. That's not a good start to the day. Come on. It's been one of those days today. How are we doing? No. There we go. Right. Alexander Hikiforov in the YouTube chat says hi. Welcome along, Alexander. Good to have you with us. Truing Hufnik says, I see some reach top A with Volante. Oh. Yes, I think they did, actually. I think we looked at that a few days back. Oh, you mean the very top? I think when we were discussing it with Carlos, there was somebody in 8th place. Let's have a look then. No. Yeah, not right at the top. A little bit down now. There we go, 16th. I think that guy was 8th when we first looked at it. Okay, so but yeah, welcome along as well. Thank you for joining. Right, I'm not going to get anywhere near 8. I am struggling to get into C, but I will keep trying. Let's see if we can do a bit better this time. Yeah, that's nip and tuck there. So a little bit better, but I'm still half a second off the pace. It might be one of those days today. Isaac Roos in the chat says hi. Welcome along, Isaac. Good to have you with us again. It might be a long one today. Might be a little bit frustrating. I already feel slightly frustrated by this time trial. Never mind. It happens. So it's very frustrating, but sometimes it happens like that. Akara said break it here early, so I'm going to try that this time. All right. There we go. Can I stay ahead? Well, just about. Come on. Ah. Frustrated. Might need to take another look at some of the better ones, see how they're taking some of the corners, because I am now struggling to improve a little bit more. Never mind. Isaac says tomorrow it's Happy Friday. Well, yeah, hopefully. Ayaka Yaku, I can never get your surname right. I do apologise. I probably don't get your first name right. Ayaka Yakota says F1's difficult drive. Yeah, but it's fun. Ultra says help how to change RR3 graphic. I'm not sure what you mean by that, but welcome along. Thanks for joining the stream and saying hello in the chat. Doreen says it's best to turn all assists off. It may well be, but I'm not quite there yet. So that's one for a future stream, not this one. It may be better for some. It's definitely not better for me right now. But I will be doing some practicing streams in terms of all assists off, but that's one for another day. At the moment, there's a lot on, so I've not had the opportunity to take a breather yet in terms of this game. But we'll come back to that. And the reason being is there's, even though there's not a lot of events on, on a regular basis, there's a lot of offers in terms of discounts on cars and getting them upgraded to 100%, opening up exclusive series, or getting them upgraded enough to complete existing series. So that's kind of been where my main focus has been, and it will continue to be. I'm at 74% for the road collection. I'm hoping to get to 75% before this particular update completes. So hopefully towards the middle of January, should be at 75%. For the arrows, buttons, I'm still not sure what you're on about, guys. Anyway, yeah, if you can put a bit more detail in. Oh, do you mean the drive-in settings? Okay, I'm sorry. I might be on go slow today. I'm not entirely sure what you mean, but never mind. Lee Melvin also enters the chat and says hello. Welcome along, Lee. Thanks for joining. Good to have you with us. So, in terms of road collection, going into the exclusive series, I've got 3 series today. I have actually got 2 attempts potentially at the Nissan. So I'm going to do that first because I've got the opportunity of getting this up to 100% and getting 20 gold. Now, I had an attempt yesterday of completing this particular cup and I only got second. So let's see if I can do a bit better today. So again, I'll approach it around the outside. Just staying out the way, hopefully. I think I've dropped all the way back to 22 last time, so a little bit better, but not much. Up into 16th. I think ideally I want to be in at least 10th by the end of this lap. There we go. That's a big chunk of cars overtaken. There we go, up into 8th. Hopefully in a better position this time than last time to actually take first. There we go, up into 4th. Okay, so that's a lot better than last time. Up into 4th on the first lap, at the end of the first lap. Okay, so if you talk, I'm not entirely sure what you're talking about in terms of graphics, but I think you might be talking about, maybe not driver assists, possibly the controls. So if I just okay that, so I've put it in pause, go to settings, select the joystick, and then I've got it set to tilt B, which is acceleration and brake. And obviously you've got different options. In terms of assists, settings, select the car icon. As you can see there, I've got traction control off, brake assist on low, and steering assist on high. That's currently what I've got stuff set to, and I can about manage that. Every time there's a new release, I'll look to take one of those settings down or indeed off. So eventually I'll get to 0 assists, but not today, maybe. Yeah, so how I approach it is slowly but surely improve over a period of time. In fairness, even though I've been playing this a long time, I used to always do it with just the brake assists on low, and with it auto accelerating and just pressing the brake, and that was always enough to win most of the events. But since I've started streaming these, I feel the need to show improvement. So yeah, I've started making slow changes to how many assists I have on, but I've still got some on. But over a period of time, they'll be turned off. So I'm doing a lot better this time. I'm up into second by the end of lap 2. So I've got 3 laps to potentially overtake first place. Turin says it might depend on your driving style. Yes. I think to be fair, it is all about for me, like for example, there you see the brakes go on, and then I've got brakes in terms of the car lights go on, and I've been getting into the habit now of braking when the lights go on, just to get used and remember where the braking points are for each car. But that does take a lot of time. But by doing it this way, at least you get used to braking at the right point before having to do it with no brake assists, for example. So yeah, that's how I've sort of like been trying to slowly but surely get used to having 0 assists. But as I said, I'm not there just yet. But give it a couple of updates, and I'm sure I won't be far off. But in terms of the time trials, I'm never too worried about being in Group A at this moment in time. I tend to find where I am in the game and how good or bad I race. I'm earning on a regular basis enough gold to manage the amount of upgrades that I'll need to apply to a car to win. And now that I've won the majority of cars, a lot of the flashback events that come available, I can do with a car that I've already got. And so I'm not, if you like, losing any gold at those particular tournaments. But I do think the not so much the hardest part, but the most expensive part of the game is getting all the exclusive series done, because you have to upgrade the car that's in that exclusive series to 100%. So that's why my exclusive series percentage is the lowest. It's only at 41% compared to the rest of the game. But hopefully over the next few updates, I'll slowly but surely increase that towards the 100% mark. I don't think it'll ever get to 100%, but yeah, we'll see. I'm still in second going into the end of the 4th lap, so this guy is hard to catch. But having said that, I'm now just going to overtake him, just to almost like prove what I just said wrong. Story of my life, that. Okay, so I'm in first. I am slowly but surely pulling away, but he is right on my tail. But it should be enough to get first place, complete this series, and get 20 gold. Okay, there we go. So, final lap, final corner, final straight, and I got first this time. Practice makes better. Okay, there we go. Good to see you guys talking amongst yourselves. That's all right. That's cool. It's good to see. So that's another series completed to 100%. There we go. Exclusive series now sits at still at 41%. Okay, not to worry. Right, I've got 2 more series to have a go at. First off, the Chevrolet Corvette Grand Sport. Now, this isn't going to earn me a great deal of gold, if I remember rightly. Yeah, 7 gold if I get to 50%, which I should do. Oh, got to stop doing that. Always mess up there. Right, what am I doing? Let's have a look. Probably just do some of the shorter races. Let's start off with the speed record. I'm going to do what I normally do on this track, which is start from way behind the start line, because the fastest part of the track is just after the start line. So, but not when you're starting from the start line. So I'll go back a bit. I think 166 is close to the fastest this car can go. So this might be interesting. Slowly go around the corner. Back down here a bit till the end of the green felt. That should do it. There we go. Let's turn the car around. Let's go racing. There we go. And just to make sure, because I suspect I might end up smashing into the end of the straight, I'll turn brake assists off. And so I haven't hit first by the time crossing the finish line, but I have now. So there we go. Definitely the right decision, starting from behind the starting line. And I've got first. Slow down nice and gently. Just complete the lap nice and cleanly now. Enrico Deans enters the chat as well. Says, howdy today. Welcome, Enrico. Thanks for joining. Good to have you with us. Okay, so there we go. So that's another first. That'll take me closer to 50% and another gold reward, even though it's a small gold reward. There we go. And that is another first. I think I'm now at 49%, possibly 48. Let's have a look. %49. Okay. I'm going to just skip the speed record for the moment. I'm seeing if there's any elimination events left. Looks like I've done them all. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. If that's the case, back to the beginning. I might as well pick them off one by one. So head to head. I think after I've got 50%, I'll start doing the cups and maybe do some of the shorter cup races. But let me just get this 7 gold in the bag first. Isaac has put, I like your cup. Oh, you mean this one? Yeah, it's got quite a girth to it, so it holds quite a lot. It has many drinks in it. Sometimes coffee, sometimes water. You'll always know when water's not in there because we'll have a separate water. This evening, I've got a bit of Diet Coke / Coke Zero in there for a change. I don't normally drink pop, but I felt like I needed a bit of caffeine, but I didn't want to drink coffee. So yeah, I like that cup as well. Thank you for the comment. Very nice of you. All right, there we go. That should be over 50% and therefore another gold reward. And slowly but surely, I approach the 100 gold mark. $20,000 dollars, not to be sniffed out. 7 gold. Thank you very much. Right, okay. So again, objective achieved there. I've struggled with that Silverstone Cup, so I'm not going to do that today. Let's have a go at the Cup in Tier 2, which is the Porsche Test Track, and it's the long circuit. So let's see if I can come first in this. Oh, stay out of trouble if I can. I'm only in 20th at the moment, but I'll slowly make my way up. Oh, there we go. Into 8th, made that 7th, possibly even 6th. There we go. J. Rick Zeus joins the YouTube chat. Welcome along. Thanks for joining. Thanks for watching. So sending support straight from PH. I don't know what PH is. Sorry. Well, wherever it is, welcome along. And he's put, let's go racing. Okay, let's go racing. Thanks for joining. Good to have you with us. You'll get a good laugh out of my driving, that's for sure. It's not clean, but it is fun. There's always a few scratches on my car by the end of the race, that's for sure. Right, so I'm up into 4th. That's not too bad. Still on the first lap. Let's see if I can get 3rd. There we go. Into 3rd. You never know. I might even get 2nd at this rate. Maybe not. I'm thinking not. I'll hold back and get him on the 2nd lap. But 2 laps to go. 2 cars to overtake. Okay, so I'm in 2nd. Let's see if I can get 1st. I've got just over a lap and a half to go. Probably should have braked a little bit earlier there, but never mind. That was a little bit better. I felt like I caught 1st place a little bit there. There we go. 1st before the end of lap 2. So it's just that 2 lap special that I'm really struggling with at Silverstone. It is the bridge circuit, but I might come back to that another day. I do actually find in the exclusive series, the hardest cup competitions are typically the ones with the fewest number of laps, because it's obviously a lot harder to overtake 21 opponents in 2 laps than what it is to do it in 4 or 5. Is that a car in the game currently, Lee, that you're talking about there? Okay, there we go. Final lap, final part of the final lap. I'm in first, easily ahead of second. So first, there we go. Another 25,000 dollars, and that'll hopefully come in handy. There we go. So that is now at 53%, I'm assuming. I'm just going to duck out of here just for a minute because something's just reminded me of something. Let's have a look. So Lee's talking about Cadillac. Although, to be fair, I'm assuming he's talking about a car that is currently not in the game. There we go. So I've only got one car. So the other car I've not got. So I don't know what the other car is. I'll have to come out to buy cars and then into Cadillac. Was that the car you're on about, Lee? Or you're on about a car that currently isn't in the game? Because that is a nice car. But again, expensive. I obviously don't own it. Now, something else sort of like triggered me there with what the chat was talking about there. There we go. So one of the series that I didn't complete was the Hyundai. Purposely so, because I saw no value in completing that particular series. But what I suspect now is if I go to the WRC series and into, well, any competition, there it is to buy for $M. Not going to do that today, but as I increase the amount of $M, closer to Christmas, I will just buy that car, and that will then open up that series again to play in. And then it'll be open for, who knows? It'll be open as long as it stays in this bit here. So quite possibly for at least another 24 weeks. So if Real Racing 3 do decide to add additional WRC series, and those WRC series are specific to one car rather than all three, it might be worthwhile doing both an upgrade to get further on in that series, as well as then going back and completing the limited series that remains open once you've bought the car. Now, I wouldn't recommend that if you were, if the car had a cost of gold, but for $M, it's kind of worthwhile doing. But I won't do that today. I'll do that at some point in the future. Anyway, back to the racing. The Chevrolet Corvette Grand Sport. Okay, Lee's just confirmed. Yeah, the car he's on about isn't in Real Racing 3 at this moment in time. Fair enough. Thought that was the case. Just thought I'd check. Okay, 4-lap special, 21 cars to overtake. Let's see how we get on. Now, there's still some more gold earning to come up, so hopefully I will hit or go past the 100 gold target for today. But probably no more gold to be earned with this car. Well, that's fine. So I'm up into 13th, 12th, 11th, possibly 10th. There we go. I'm going to go on the inside. I reckon I can get quite a few cars here. There we go, up into 7th. It's a little bit messy, which is not like me at all, is it? Whee! So coming to the end of lap 1, I'm in 5th place. So that means 4 cars to overtake, 3 laps to do it in. So that's 1 car overtaken. Can I get another one on this lap? There we go. So long as I can hold this place, I'll have 2 laps to go and 2 cars to overtake. An outside chance of getting first. And thus taking me slightly closer to the 75% mark. Although again, it's not a great deal of gold. I think it's only 11 gold for 75%. All right, let's see if we can get on the tail of second. There we go. Into second. One lap to go. 1 car to overtake. Possibility I might get them before the end of this lap, but I don't think so. Not with driving like that, but I am still on the tail, so hopefully get it in the final lap. Round the corner, accelerate out, hopefully get a little bit of an acceleration close. Oh, there we go, you see? Excellent. Into first. Into first on the final lap. Just in time. Shame my driving isn't still the best, but never mind. Well, okay, first. $25,000. Always happy to take that. Car now needs servicing. I'm not going to service it because what I'll do outside of this stream is I'll put the iPad into an offline mode, and then I'll look to complete the remaining endurance competitions. And by doing that, it means I'll be up against computer opponents. Computer opponents don't tend to go as far in the game in terms of miles recorded. So it means I'll only have between 6.4 and 6.7 miles to beat. And that's achievable even with a car that needs servicing. So I'll leave that there for today. Hopefully do some racing off stream to get that car in a position to get 75% tomorrow. But it kind of depends how we get on with that. We'll have to wait and see. Anyway, so when I finished the stream yesterday, the Koenigsegg JESKO ABSOLUT exclusive series was at 7%. And so again, what I did off screen is, or outside of the stream, is I took the iPad into an offline mode, and I completed the Hunter races, because I always find it easier to win at the Hunter when you're racing against computer opponents. And as you saw in the previous tier, I also completed the endurance races as well. So I think that's a total of 8 races, and that's taken me from 7% to 22%. I might have done some more, unless there was quite a few of them. But anyway, 22%. So that actually means I've still got quite a lot of the short races still to do. So my first task today in this series is to see if I can win all the short races. So that's the speed snap, the drag race, and the autocross. So tier 4 speed snap. Okay, so I did get to 214, and I got first. I actually got to 215. Okay, so that was looking a bit close. I still don't like this car, but I will say this: it is fast. It is most definitely fast. Okay, so that's tier 4. Speed snap done. Probably taking me to either 23% or hopefully 24%. 24%. 25% is a 20 gold reward. So I'll skip the speed record on tier 6 at the moment. Tier 7, I've got both a speed snap and an autocross. So let's have a go at both of these. 185 miles, effectively 186 miles I've got to do. Well, I've messed that up. Let's try that again. Now, normally you can speed round this corner, but this car just isn't good enough. There we go. 186. Oh, 184. I could have sworn I got 186 there. Right, fine. Let's do that again. I'm not happy with that. I could have sworn it was 186. But obviously my eyes are deceiving me. See, that looks 186 to me there. Is it what's going on there? Is there a replay there? That definitely looked like 186 to me. Oh, I wonder if it's starting to slow down. Right, let's do that again. Let's do that again and turn off the low auto brakes. Get them off. There we go. But I say I could have sworn I'd done that easily. Now, don't tell me I didn't do it this time. There we go. So the auto brakes must have been kicking in around 186. Anyway, there we go. Another first. Oh. Oh, 1 second. Oh. Problem with the it's on the iPad. Let me just reset the game. Don't know why it's doing that. Always the way. I thought for a minute it was my new AirPlay device, AirPlay application, but I'm glad that it's not. Let's try that again. There we go. Show me iPad screen again. Sorry about that. There we go. Technology never works when you want it to. Right. So through all that excitement, I missed the fact that I got another 20 gold, and I'm now over 100 gold. So I am well on target to get in at least 300 gold by the end of the week, I think. So sort of like Sunday time or Monday. Just in time for whatever cars come out next week in terms of discounts. Right. Speed snap done there. So I think I was on 7, wasn't I? There we go. So speed snap done. Hit 25%. Carry on doing the short races. Can I get up to 50%? Let's do the autocross. Turn on the low brake assist. Are we on 23? Oh, right. So again, I've not got first. I've got second. Do I do that again? I think I do. To be fair, I want to get all my little ones, all my little races to first. So let's try that again. So into the 23 seconds, have I got first though? I've still got second. How close was I? Might leave it. Yeah, I'll leave it. Second I've got on that for the moment. Tier 8 drag race. One second. Oh, there we go. Right, okay. So in the chat on the YouTube side, Salvan S says, hello, welcome along. Thanks for joining. Good to have you with us. I had forgotten how quickly you have to change the gears on this car in the drag race. So I was a little bit off when I said this car's got 28 gears. It's only 7. My mistake. Oh, I'm not going to get this. Oh, it said I won. It looked to me like I lost that. But hey, I'll take the victory. If it says I won, then I guess I did. Yeah, there we go. Continue. Okay, so that's tier 8. I'm up to 29%. Tier 9, there's an autocross. Let's give that a go. Let's see if I can actually get first this time. It is Mount Panorama, which is never one of the best autocrossers I find. It's also at night. Oh. 42 seconds I've got to get. Oh, come on. Well, I did put a little bit of a scratch on the car there, but I did get first. So hopefully the mechanic won't complain too much about the dent in the side of the car. But you never know. So first, so what, 30%, 31%, 30%. Okay. Tier 11, there aren't any particularly short races, so I'll skip that for the moment. Oh, what did I do then? Tier 12, also the same. Tier 13, also the same. Oh, that's a shame. Tier 14, there's an autocross. So let's do the autocross. There we go. Speed on this car is really good. I just wish the handling of it was better. Well, we got 30 seconds. I haven't done it. Yep, second. It's going to be one of those days. I have days like this where I just get second all the time. Never mind, second it is. I will make do with second just for this moment in time. I'll go back to it later and see if I can improve on it. Okay, so tier 14, 32%. What have we got in tier 16? A speed snap. Let's get that one done then. Yeah, I messed that up, didn't I? Yeah, second. In fairness, I think I can get first there. I messed that up. I'll do that again. I wasn't thinking. I was just racing, and I should have been strategizing. So what do I mean by that? Well, this corner here, I need to go into slowly so I can accelerate out of it, rather than be braking around the corner. That should do it. There we go. I think so anyway. No, still second. Could have sworn I got 200. I've got the same problem with the auto brakes again. Let me see if I can turn that off then again. Yeah, I should have come first there. Let's turn the auto brakes off again. It makes sense that the auto brakes come on earlier. This car is so fast. There we go. At last. First. That was hard work. I made hard work of that. But first, nevertheless, I got. Okay, so I don't think there was any more. No. So tier 17, there is an autocross. So let's give this a go. I'll remember to turn the auto brakes back to low, because my driving's just not that good at this moment in time. But it's good enough to win events. So 30 seconds. There we go. 29 seconds. Not bad at all. Okay. What have we got next? Haven't quite got through all the short races yet. And I'm approaching the 40% mark. So tier 18, no short races. Tier 19. So this is the last short race. So tier 19, a speed snap. So is this another one where I've got to probably turn off the auto brakes because the auto brakes are too easily? No, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Yeah, there we go. 167 I saw that. So there we go. 168. Nice and easy. Although the driving wasn't the best, and obviously I was off track, but you know, it's still a win. A win's a win. Right, 37%. So I've got to be a little bit careful about what races I do next. So back to the start. I think what I'll do now is focus on head-to-head and speed records, because I know they will only be one single lap. And that should help me get... Oh, but don't do Le Mans, because that'll just wipe you out. Speed record is the Grand Prix at Silverstone, so that's also a long track. I'm really looking for short tracks. It's not going to work, is it? So I probably won't get to 50% today, which is a shame, but I should put myself in a position to be there tomorrow. So what shall I do? I'll keep on looking just in case there are some short ones. They all look to be quite very much the longer tracks. Yeah. I mean, we've got the Red Bull Ring, but that's just one. What have we got on 20? Yeah, they're all the long ones. Speed record, that's a short one. I think what I'll do is I'll just go through them as they come up. So I'll even do the elimination ones. Because I know I'm not going to hit 50% now, so might as well just go through them. Okay, so I'm up into second. I'll draft behind first, hopefully get him at this corner. There we go, into first. Still in the lead. I do find you have to brake with this car, whereas normally I feel I would not necessarily have to. And I'm completely taking my foot off the accelerator through that bit. This car is just too fast for my liking. And again, I hit the barrier there. Okay, so I'm in first. I'm 500 yards ahead there of second. Okay, so what I'm going to do, and I said this yesterday, and then I didn't do it. I wonder if this car can still win races even when the durability is run out. Now, what happened yesterday is just out of habit, I ended up putting into service. So I'm going to do my best not to today. And we'll have a few races with the car needing servicing. See if it can hold its own. I think it can. I mean, look at that. That's 800 yards ahead. I don't think it's going to drop 800 yards just because it goes into the red. Slow. Slow. There we go. There we go. Another first. Another first. Okay, so I'm an hour 15 minutes into this. Well, an hour 10 minutes into this stream. Making relatively good progress. I think the streaming total length will be no more than 2 hours, that's for sure. That car almost needs servicing. Don't service the car. Watch me click the service button though. It's just an automated response. Okay. Let's do the head to head because it's a Le Mans. Let's get this out of the way because I really don't like this track. It's not one of my favorites. and it's a bit long and therefore a bit boring. But let's make it interesting. Okay, so I'm in first, but I'm just going to keep a little bit ahead, not go flying off into the distance. There we go. I'm not going flat out. Okay, so I'm still in the lead. I'm 300 yards ahead. I'll just take my finger off the accelerator now. Just easily get around that corner. I'm still 100 yards ahead. Okay, still ahead, 300 yards ahead. Final part of the track. This car can probably do the lap as quicker as the actual Le Mans cars. I mean, I wasn't even trying there and I did it in 2:46. Another first. Technically, the car needs servicing. Don't service the car. Skip video, 41%. Let's do the speed record. Let's see what we can do. That'd be a no then. But it was worthwhile to have a look at this one, but I don't think I can do this one. Ah, you silly bugger. Got that all wrong. Where did I come? Second. I'll take second. Second with a car that needs servicing. I'll tell you, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. I reckon I can get to 50% with this car. So I'll carry on using this car, even though it needs servicing, because I'm convinced now I can get to 50%. And that'll be 30 gold. And that'll be a good tally for today. Okay, what's next? Let's give elimination a go. Why not? All I have to do is make sure I'm not in last place after 20 seconds. So she might start off slow, but I reckon she'll catch them up. There you go. Oops, daisy. It's not going to be pretty from now on in with this car. But I'm up into 5th. And I reckon I can get 4th here. There you go. So I'm almost on the podium, so to speak. Get that, I am on the podium. There we go. I'll get this guy on this corner, I'm sure. Maybe not then. Is this just a little bit too far? Yes, here we go. There we go, second. Second with a car that needs servicing. That's what I like to hear. Well, trying to be a little bit sneaky there and it didn't quite work. Just got to stay on this guy's tail and then get him at that corner again. Okay, I haven't got long now. There we go. There we go. There we go. First. How about that? First with a car that needs servicing. Who says I can't drive? Was that everyone? All right then. Fair enough. I need to be mean. Another first. Ever closer to that 50% mark. %. Tier 9. Done. Tier 11. Which one's Daytona? Yeah, I think Daytona is a tough one. Do I do the elimination? It is around the Italian Grand Prix, which is a fast circuit, so it might be a struggle, but let's give it a go. Oh. I have a cunning plan. Just as well, because they've all left me for dead. There you go. I'm up into 5th. It's not going to be pretty, but then again, the cars need servicing, so I'm just trying to maximise my go. There we go, 4th. It's not about overtaking the cars, it's about smashing them off the road. There we go, 3rd. It's messy. Come on. Now, obviously, I'm not going to catch the cars on this bit. It might be I only get 3rd, and 4th is right on my tail now, so just got to keep him off. There we go. Yeah, so it looks like I'll get 3rd on this. Well, that's okay. Third it is. That's still a small percentage closer to the 50%, so I'll take it. It is a bit messy, but you know, getting 30 gold today just helps with the daily averages. Still at 45%. Head to head. Let's do the head to head. Let's see how we get on. Enrico has put just goes to show how fast the car is. Indeed. Effectively, just having 30 miles per hour knocked off the top speed doesn't make a massive amount of difference. Yeah, I am racing against real people. That does make it harder. But effectively, they are copies of what a real person did. So they're almost like bots, to be fair. But yeah, I'm not going to catch. I'm not going to catch the head-to-head. I might have to leave it there. Yeah, I think I might have met my match there. So head-to-heads, I can't do. There's no point carrying on. I know I can't win that one. I might end it there. It does look, it's close. It's just not close enough. I don't think there's anything else. I would do the endurance, but again, I'll be racing against human opponents, and there'll be a lot more than 7 miles. I think I'll end it there. What I'll do off screen again is I'll put the iPad in an offline mode, and I'll do the 2 endurance races before I service the car ready for tomorrow. That should put me at 49%, and I will then be in a position to get to 50% tomorrow with this car. So there we go. That's all the exclusive series done. I've got 1 completed. I've got 1 above 50%, and I've got another above 25%, and well on the way to 50%. So we'll leave that there. 106 gold, though, for the day is fine. Pretty much going to get 30 plus 11 gold tomorrow, which is 41. Happy about that. Going to do now a couple of multiplayer races. So I'm currently at a reward of 5. My point tally is 643. I need 40 to get to 683 and get to 6 gold. As yesterday, I'll do 2 races. Let's see how I get on. So do you know what? In terms of speed, those 2 cars are comparable. And what makes the Radical better is simply its braking power and its tyres. So in other words, it's really good at handling. I did enjoy racing this car yesterday. But let's give it another go. Let's see how we do. There might be a few more opponents using this car today than what there were yesterday. So getting first might be a problem, but we'll find out. Just have to wait half an hour. Apparently it's matchmaking 18 players. 15 players, 14, 19. Come on, really? There we go. God, that took long enough. Oh, look, I'm at the back. And everyone else doesn't have my car, so this might be interesting. Waiting for people to actually decide they want to race. Oh, come on, really? There you go. I didn't actually check which. It must be the Bugatti circuit. Okay, I'm up into second. Oh, somebody's had a hissy fit and left the race. Okay, so it does look like I probably won't get first. But you never know. It's touch and go. It's neck and neck. So I'm just in the lead. Come on. There we go. There we go. Don't go off track. There we go. Hopefully that's the first. There we go. Radioactive Subs joins the chat again. Says hello. Welcome along, Radioactive Subs. I remember you. Thanks for joining again. Good to have you with us. We've just got to wait half an hour for everyone else to finish racing and then for the server to wake up to verify the results. Oh, well, that happened a bit quicker than what I thought. How wrong was I? And I did indeed get first. I only needed 40 and I got 88. So I am going to do one more race on this, but I just want to exit just to make sure that I have got 6 gold. Look at that. 731. I need 10 to get to 7, so I've got to do it, haven't I? That might backfire, but our current track is now the Lime Rock Park road course. Okay. One more go, and then that'll be it for today. And then I may do another race on this tomorrow. I've never got more than 7 gold though, so but we'll see. If I finish in the top 2, I might have another go tomorrow. If I finish in the top 4, I'll be umming and ahhing. If I finish in the bottom 4, then I don't know what I'll do. It depends if I drop down to 5 from 6. Obviously, though, it might actually be tomorrow before the race starts, based on the current matchmaking efficiency of the server. But that's how it goes sometimes. Oh, look, I'm right at the back, apparently. No, I'm not. I am 6. Let's go. Let's do this. There we go. Now, there are a few similar cars to mine, so... But it's actually the 2 Porsches that are ahead of me. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, I messed that up. Never mind. I thought, yeah, it can handle turning, and it didn't turn. Never mind. 4th it is. So that might be a negative score. Oh, there's a 3rd lap. Okay, in which case, let's push for 2nd. Never mind 3rd. Come on. There you go. That's 3rd. Probably won't get 2nd though. Do you know what? That one mistake, and I could have been in 2nd, but that's how it goes. That's how it goes. But I'll take that. So I did finish 3rd, so I should get some points. If it's more than 10, I've got 7 gold. It's 26. Do you see what I mean, though, about 4th? 4th also was negative. I suppose it does depend on your points tally. So I guess at the beginning of the race, 4th had technically more points than what I did, as did 5th. But yeah, look at 1st. So the Porsche mission R. Let me just. Can you see? No, you can't. I just wanted to see if that car was fully upgraded. Anyway, there we go. So 2 more races with that car done today. Exiting out, I'm at 7. That's a good tally. I'm happy with 7 gold. I've never done better than 7. I might have a sneaky go tomorrow though, see if I can push my luck, and I probably will be. Okay, so there we go. So that's not bad. So hopefully now, if I go back to the F1 time trial, I should now have 3 attempts available. There we go. Let's make sure we choose the right car though, because we don't want to use the Williams. Do you know what I'm going to do? All right, because I want to know. I'm not bothered about the cheat methods. I'm not convinced the 2 cheat methods make a massive amount of difference. I'm just not convinced by it. I just want to know where they are, how they're approaching some of the corners. Am I approaching the corners wrong? So he definitely goes early. Oof, my word. Right on the edge. So he also does that. Okay. He's off track there. It's this bit here I'm working out to take it. So he goes in early. Stays tight to the corner. Okay. Alrighty. Let's give that a go. I don't think I can do that, obviously. But I've got 3 attempts. Let's see what I can do. He did brake early though, so that was the key. I'm going to go for it. See, I don't catch up. Never mind. Oh, he stayed all the way down this side. I'm still not convinced by that first off the track thing being better for me. Possibly the second. Another go. Let's see how we do. Man, this is going to be tight now. It makes sense. I've only got 0.2 seconds to go, so it's going to be hard work finding 0.2 seconds. I thought I had 0.8 in the car, and I've knocked 0.4 off. I'm struggling to find the other 0.4. One final race for today, coming up to 1 hour 45 minutes in terms of racing. A mixed bag of a session again. Never mind. Let's give this a go again. Oh. So this time, I haven't gained any time today. Have I hit my limit at this moment in time? I'll try again tomorrow. 6 attempts again tomorrow. But yeah, no improvement today. That's a shame. Okay, so there we go. So that's the racing for today. A bit of a mixed bag. So I'll just do a review of what I've done today, where I've done okay and where I haven't. Excuse me. Okay. So, okay, let's start with the Formula One time trial. I am so close to getting into Group C. I am under 0.2 seconds away from getting into Group C, but I haven't been able to improve today on that. Couple of times I got close, but just haven't been able to improve. Multiplayer, I've taken that from 5 gold to 7 gold, so that's a success. 7 gold is the maximum I normally get. I am tempted to push on, see if I can get to that elusive 8. But I wonder if I've actually got 2 cars that are potentially raceable in this particular event. At the moment, I've just used the Radical SR10 XXR, but the Porsche Mission R is also available to race, and it's not a million miles away in terms of spec from the Radical. So I might have a look at that tomorrow. One moment. Sorry about that. And then finally, in terms of exclusive series, well, I have now completed I can't even remember the name of the car. The Nissan Skyline GTR Group A brackets BNR 32 close brackets. That series has been completed. The Chevrolet Corvette Grand Sport I've taken to 50%, got another reward, and the Koenigsegg JESKO ABSOLUT I've taken to above 25%, but I couldn't quite take it to 50%. So overall, I think I've earned 47 gold today, and I've got the opportunity of earning 41 gold tomorrow. So that will be the target. So there will be so I'll stop showing the iPad screen now, if I can find my mouse. There it is. Okay. There will be a live stream tomorrow. It will be a little bit earlier. So tomorrow's live stream, so that's Friday the 6th of December 2024, will be at 5 p.m. UK time. And I'll be looking to effectively carry on competing in those two exclusive series. I'll do both the time trials that are available to me. Actually, I'll do the Formula One time trial for sure. The other time trial, I might not, because obviously I'm using that car in the exclusive series at the moment. And I'm tempted to have another go at the multiplayer event to see if I can get up to 8 gold. So it won't be quite as long a stream, I think, as it's been today and yesterday. But I reckon there's a good 1 hour and 30 minutes worth of driving available. So there we go. That's the end of today's stream. Thank you all for joining and watching. Thank you for commenting. I hope you've had fun and I hope you've enjoyed it. All it remains for me to say is, obviously, in terms of what's left of your day, I hope it's a good one. Hope to see you again tomorrow. But until then, thank you and goodbye.